Everybody, Keith Jones behind the binoculars here at Parx for Saturday, July the 14th. We'll take a look at the 8th and 9th races on the Parx program today. Now, the 8th race on the grass at 7.5 furlongs. Fillies and mares in for a claiming price of $20,000. And I like number 7, Pink Elephant, today. She's a 7-year-old coming out of the Mike Zalalis barn. Now, last year in her 6-year-old season, she made it to the racetrack only 3 times. But in 2 of those races, they were stakes races, and she acquitted herself very well. Now, back in the spring, she ran in the Dahlia Stakes down at Laurel, a big, bulky field of 11, where she went off at 61-1, and she finished a good 4th that day, got beaten only 2 lengths, and then she followed that with a performance up at Penn National in the $100,000 Leaf Harn Stakes. Again, she finished 4th, but got beaten only a length and a half, and then she finished off her season last year when she was in for $50,000, and in that event, she ended up finishing 3rd. So after that, she did take the winter time off, and she came back to start her 7-year-old season last time out at Penn National, where she was in for $16,000. And despite being off the time and being wide, she ended up closing late to finish 2nd and got beaten only a half length. Now, she's up in price today to $20,000. I think that's a positive sign coming from the barn. Her numbers appear to be much the best in this field today. She'll open up at 2-1. I think if you get 2-1, that's a pretty solid price here. She looks good. Let's try number 7, Pink Elephant, in the 8th race. Now, the 9th race is a first-level allowance for fillies and mares. They'll be going 6 furlongs. The program favorite is number 10, She Makes Me Happy. She opens up at a price of 8-5 for red-hot trainer John Service, and she's going to take some money today. Now, 2 starts back at a first-level allowance against State Bred. She won by 10 lengths, but she was 30 cents on the dollar that day, so she certainly was expected to win. And then she came back in a starter race last time out in the mud and won that one by better than 3. But the horse I like in the 9th race today is number 2, Sensational Toy. Now, she's a 4-year-old coming out of the Juan Saray barn, and as she has matured through her 4-year-old season, she has just continued to improve with each and every start, and she will present speed from the inside, and I think she has a chance to go gate to wire. Now, after taking a break during her between the 3- and 4-year-old season, she came back with a not-so-good effort in April the first time out, but each of the last 3 races she has continued to get better, and she won a first-level allowance against State Breds last time out in New Jersey at Monmouth Park, put up a big number in the process. And again, I think she has the best early speed. She'll break from an inside gate. And again, as she has continued to improve, her numbers appear to be better than She Makes Me Happy. And if she can back up the last couple of races, I should think she could be dangerous. And here today, race number 9, let's try the 2, Sensational Toy.